Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Wednesday, start day, actually CPI day. Actually, we've been waiting for this day. So I hope you saw how the market actually reacted. The market was just going up and down, like aggressively reversing, pushing up. We saw US30 was flying. I thought maybe I missed out. Then when I check it after just that thing actually sold. And also Nasdaq was doing quite the same thing. So for those who don't know, sometimes before the news, the market sometimes does stuff like this. I think I've been preaching about that, and we actually were not wrong when we say we had a signal actually on Nasdaq. We're supposed to sell. Then the rejection was crazy. We're not going to take that because we don't know what will happen after. Few hours later, the market was down again, and if I still remember, we had a sell pending order. So we are actually on CNBC just to check what's really happening. It seems like we don't really have some very good news. Apple did introduce or announce their iPhone 15 with actually USB-C. Nothing much, nothing aggressive. So you can just go through this and try to check if maybe there is anything actually that can help you to understand what's really happening. But the biggest one we have here is actually CPI. It's CPI, which we've been waiting for. It seems like things are still going to go bad. I think forecast here says it's still going to be a little bit higher, 3.6, comparing to 3.2 of last month. Month over month is 0.6% higher than 0.2, which was actually last month. That is not actually really good for the market, especially Nasdaq, gold, US30s, you see. So we might see the market starting to push lower. But before this, mostly we will see the market going up and down. I tried to limit the signals in the group, but sometimes we see the opportunities, and when we try to take them, sometimes we make something, sometimes we end up losing. But don't forget to join the team. Remember, you can still join our team for $19. $19 VIP signals, $19 lifetime. So this is going to end this Friday. I think I gave everyone a chance just to be part of the team. So anyways, let's just go straight to our quick update. I can call this quick update because I think I've been updating you since Sunday actually. Since Sunday, so which means there's nothing much that is going to change, but you will just see how the market was moving. You will see the rejections. You will see the rejections that we were talking about. So let's go actually start with DXY. On DXY, let's see what's happening. We saw that DXY, it was actually on a very nice uptrend. Then we have the structure. You remember when I drew this, I said maybe the market might end up consolidating around this area. I hope you still remember that. And it seems like the market is still doing that. But this is on a bigger picture. You can see, yes, this is actually on a bigger uptrend. And with this structure, I'm still expecting actually DXY, US dollar index. This actually measures the strength of the dollar. So which means anything that, especially currency pairs, most likely they're going to correlate with this, with their dollar pair. I hope you understand that. If Euro USD, for example, if maybe DXY is pushing up, Euro USD is most likely is going to push lower. USD JPY, if maybe DXY is pushing up, also that is going to push the upside. I hope you understand that. So now what I see here is the market is playing around the support, but what I know is we are actually on an uptrend. So I'm expecting the market to do what? To keep pushing to the upside. Even later on when they release CPI, I'm still expecting the same thing. I'm expecting CPI to actually go a little bit higher, then which means we might see the likes of DXY pushing to the upside, which is not really good for the market because we might see some sell, some serious sell. So that's why you see DXY pushing up you will see other pairs with the dollar, they push lower. But now let's see what's really happening. Let's go over that DXY. What's really happening? You can see that yes, oh, we are actually on 4 hours time frame. These charts, guys, they're very small. Please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. What do we have here? We are on Gbpusd. The market just broke out of that support. So which means I'm expecting the market to do what? To consolidate a little bit here. Maybe later on the market will continue pushing lower. That's what I'm expecting. Why? Because the market actually just broke out of this support area. You can see that the market has been doing what? The market has been pushing up very nice. But now the market is doing what? The market is actually trying to break out. Already, actually, I can't say it's trying. Already the market broke out. So let's go closer there. I'll try to be as quick as possible. The market already broke out, so we see that actually after the breakout, the market is just doing what? It's just consolidating. The consolidation that I was talking about even before, after the breakout. So, which means we can see, which means we're waiting for the market to break out before we look for a sell, or a breakout before we look for a buy. This is going to happen, let's say, we're going to see a very nice move around 2:30 on my time zone. Then our time zone might differ. So let's go on this. You can see you can change the time here. This thing is not really, let me refresh that. Let's refresh this because I see this time here is not really the same as mine. So you can see now we have the same time. Actually the time is synced. So make sure on your side that you choose your time zone perfectly so that you don't actually have the wrong time. So what we have here, the market is consolidating, waiting for breakouts. But for now, the market can just play around. You can see that the market actually respected this area. 1, 2, maybe I can see 3, 4. You see the market is actually bouncing back around there. Do you see that? I hope you see that. So let's push to the next one, please, guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So now we are actually on Euro USD. What's really happening on Euro USD? Quite similar structure. The market was actually on a very nice, very nice uptrend. Guess what? We see a breakout, but instead of the market pushing lower and lower, we see the market playing games. We see the market not actually going aggressively lower. The market is still consolidating, you see. So that's what I was talking about. After the breakout, most likely the market will just consolidate because the market doesn't really know what to do. Maybe the market is just adjusting, something like that. So let's wait for the market to break this support before we look for a sell. If not, maybe the market will be breaking this resistance. Then we can say, okay, now maybe we were wrong. Now the market is now pushing to the upside. So let's go on a 4 hours time frame and see. I'm trying to be as quick as possible. Hey, there is stage 6 load shading here, so the power just goes off on and off now and then too. So but we already used to it. So what's really happening here is we see that consolidation structure. You see, when you already understand what's really happening, that is the best thing. That's why they say keep learning, continuous learning. Don't just learn only this and stop. Try to find something new, and sometimes it takes time to actually to add something new because mostly the market doesn't really just change overnight. So mostly it will change over time, but that evolution you will actually see what's really happening. Like what I see here is a breakout. Mostly the market consolidates. Before 2 years back, the market mostly when it breaks out, it will break out then start to aggressively push the lower side. But these days, every economic news matter. That's why we see everyone is waiting for CPI, for FOMC, interest rates change, whatever. That changes the way the market moves. Or we can say the market evolves, right? So now I'm just expecting the market to do what? To break one of the two, resistance or support, before I act. For now, I'll just wait here and see this consolidation doing its thing. So let's push to the next one, which is actually gold. Gold is now giving me some sell move now, or some sell vibes. What's really happening is, as I've been explaining, the market has been actually pushing to the upside. So now the market broke out. I'm expecting maybe to have something like that. we had aggressive sell, but you can see some consolidation there. We can't just jump on that. Yes, I'm expecting the market to keep pushing lower, especially on gold. I'm still expecting maybe the market might even reach this area around 1884. Yeah, 1884, around this area, maybe before we see the market bouncing back. I'm expecting that, especially today. I'm expecting the market to do what? To actually give us some sell structures. I'm expect already the market is giving that giving us that vibe, so I'm expecting to see some very nice sell. The structure here is quite straightforward. We see a breakout, which means the market is ready to do what? To look for a sell. Actually, the market is ready to actually go down, but I did not actually want to take any risk there. I just let's relax. I will wait for the news. Then after that, I will start to trade nicely. I don't really care much about FOMC, but CPI is way too important. After that, we're just going to trade nicely. For now, it's difficult, guys. It's difficult to trade around this time. So don't just jump on the market. The market will reverse aggressively. So it's better just to be extra careful. Wait for the market to wait for the news before you trade. Even if you miss the news, guys, the market will move the whole week. So there's nothing wrong if maybe you miss the news. Sometimes the news will come out and we might not even see some bigger moves. So which means we have to do what? Follow our technical analysis. Our technical analysis is still telling us that we are actually on an uptrend. I still believe that yes, the market will still do that. I'm expecting a nice reversal before maybe we see a push to the upside. During the news, the market might reverse aggressively, but I think this support is still going to actually give us some very nice push. I'm expecting something like this, then we can push the upside. Maybe around this area, or maybe there's a second one here. The market will give us a sell. That one, I can't say I'm 100% sure, but that's with the analysis that I've done, I think the market can do that. I might be wrong. That's what we do actually in trading, you see. Sometimes that's how we actually, when we follow the structures and stuff, with the news, inflation is going up, which is not going to be good. I think this area, which is not going to be good, obviously that will push the market to go lower. But just because we are actually on an uptrend, the market will actually find that bounce, then the market will actually bounce back. I hope you see that. Don't forget to join the team. This is limited, guys, for $19. Just don't forget. You can join with, you can pay with Bitcoin, USDT, cryptos actually in general. You can use PayPal, you can use Skrill. If you are in South Africa, you can use local banks. Simple as that. So if maybe you are in South Africa, this amount, I think it's 350, 360, somewhere there, like 360, which is this cheap, very, very, very cheap actually. So yeah, I think I'm still waiting for the market to do its thing. I don't really want to jump on the market now. Let me show you what happened yesterday. I thought I missed, man. I thought I saw this thing. Just look. The market pushing from this area up to this point. Oh, 2 hours, 3 hours later, the market was coming back again. And so just imagine if you bought around this area and you're waiting for the market to just push to the upside. That is actually what gets people who have this FOMO. If maybe you thought maybe you're missing out, oh, the market is flying, then you get to buy around this area. And mostly you get it wrong. I don't know why, but when you get in the market, most likely it's already late. And small profit, $10 and a little bit, boom, $100 is gone. So the best thing that you can do is get the market at the lowest areas. If maybe this area, that is going to be our highest area, you're supposed to just think twice. This is the highest area, the lowest area. We only take trades around those areas. Here, we don't do anything. In between, we don't do anything. We relax. Mostly, you lose because you don't really have that patience. You are, even if you are not really that greedy, but you get on the market at the wrong time. At the same time, you're going to say the market is not really fair, but you are actually not understanding what's really happening in the market. And this, I think, is actually happening everywhere. If you don't actually have any experience with anything, most likely you're going to make mistakes. So if you see yourself losing today, tomorrow, whatever, yes, losing is there. But if you just see that continuous, it means it's not like maybe you don't know. It's like maybe you can't like ever know. You just have to understand the basics. Anything, whether it's a language, whether it's trading, whether it's fine, whatever, any career, any module, you just have to understand the basics of whatever that you're doing. Then you're gonna get it right. It might take time. It might take 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, whatever. As long as we don't really give up, we're going to eat. We are going to eat no matter what. I told you so. I'm telling you, even now, even next year, I'll be saying the same thing. We are going to make it. But the best thing is we are not supposed to be afraid to learn when we make the mistakes. Okay, what's really happening? What's really happening? What's really happening? We are actually on Nasdaq. We can see that the market is pushing to the upside. Just as this thing went crazy, yo. So what's really happening is the market was pushing very nice, very nice. It was pushing up very nice. Guess what? The market actually broke out. Just as the market broke out of that structure. Let me see where it's my okay. We also have a support. Let me just go on 4 hours time frame so that you see that we also have a support down here. I hope you saw that. You can check that on my other previous analysis. So let me go back on that 1 hour. I just wanted to show you that. So on this structure, actually, we can see that we had this counter trend line pushing to the upside. Just come on. Just look at this breakout. Just look at this breakout. The market just broke out here. We had a pending order here, a sell pending order there. A smaller profit. Boom, the market pushed up, aggressively up. And for those maybe who are in the group, if you're watching, there's no way that you can't get out in a trade. Just imagine, let me take that out. There's no way that maybe you entered around here, you want to sell, then the market goes against you and reach this area and you are still in the trades. One way or another, we're going to just let it go because we don't know if maybe the market will do what? Will bounce back. It seems like the market was about to push to the upside. Guess what? The market was just playing games. And this is what actually was happening yesterday. And guess what? The market came back aggressively again, pushing in our favor. But you might find that it's no longer our favor because maybe we're already out. This is part of the game, and this type of moves, they don't really happen every day. If you compare this type of structure, you might find you might take even 3 weeks to get this type of reversals and another push like that. And yes, we took a loss here. So I saw someone saying, Kenzo, hey, we lost 1 to 3 years. I also took a loss. That reversal was aggressive. But the bigger picture is we were not actually wrong with the structure. We might took a loss here, but we're still going to do what? Capitalize on the other ones, because this type of moves, they don't really happen like every day. They happen, but not each and every day, you see. So what I'm expecting here today is I'm expecting to see the market continuing pushing lower. But I can't do anything now. We still left with few hours before 2:30. So around this area, I'm still expecting maybe some sort of consolidation. If you check, I think the market can still do something like this before we see a push to the upside. I think I'm expecting something like this to happen. We might see a very nice sell if maybe if CPI is going to be very bad, we'll see the market pushing a bit lower before we see the market reversing to the upside. That's what I'm expecting. Because if the inflation is still going up or the prices are going up, obviously they're going to increase the rates. Even if they don't really increase the rates, that is actually bad for the economy. That's why we see the stock market going to push lower. Later on, maybe we will see the market reverse on the support pushing the upside. We already know what might happen. If the positive happen, let's say if maybe the prices are going lower, it means we're going to look for a buy. We're not going to say maybe just because I said the market will sell, it's like I will stick to the sell even if I see the market going up. No, if maybe things are going to be good, if inflation is going to go lower, yes, we're going to look for a buy for a very long time. Simple as that. So thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Don't forget to join the team for $19. This is actually a special which ends in 2 days. Actually, in 2 days we're not going to have this specially anytime soon. So thank you very much. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Bye. See you on the next one.